Alright, so in this video it's regarding the so-called Mandela effect. And I just wanted to talk about a few Mandela effects that I have discovered, and not so much the ones that have been discussed before. Anyway, I just figured I'd do a video about it. Probably no one will watch it. Might as well. I mean, where to begin? Alright. Noticed a lot of Mandela effects. It's a very interesting topic. Like one that's especially interesting that I'd like to talk about is the one about this genie movie that people say was called Shazam, which I do not remember. Some of the things people say about it suddenly sound familiar, but I couldn't possibly say it's from that movie, and I don't remember Kazam either at all. But apparently Kazam exists. Shazam doesn't. But anyway, I wish, I remembered that one, because that one is very amazing. But I did, I think I did just find another case of a movie that I remember better, that no longer exists. That would be, that would be the sequel, the original sequel to Dumb and Dumber. And I realized a while ago that this one seemed like a Mandela effect, like 2 years ago or so. I didn't really think about it much when the new sequel came out in 2012. I mean, even then, I kind of thought, I didn't really think consciously about it, but I knew, felt that it was kind of strange, but I didn't really think about it at all. But then a while ago, again, when I learned about the Mandela effect, I thought about that, and just now, I should have thought of this before, of course, because it's pretty obvious, but now it occurs to me, the name of the movie, of course, was Dumber and Dumber. Yes, and that's right. And when I thought of that, I realized, yes, that was the name of it, and it just sounds so familiar. I remember a movie called Dumber and Dumber. So now that I've got the name of it, now I'm even more sure that it existed. It was Dumber and Dumber. Came out probably in 1997. And I guess I guess the Jim Carrey character was dumber in that one than he was in the first one, and I feel like I remember it. Probably was more about the other guy, since the first one was about the Jim Carrey character more, and that Dumber and Dumber was more about the other guy. I remember, that vehicle he had that looks like a dog. That was seemed to remember that being something that was quite prominent. I mean, I noticed it in that one. Of course, he had it in the original, in the first one too, but blah blah. So anyway, that's a case of a movie, an actual movie that that existed, that I think existed, like Shazam, which I don't remember. It's just doesn't resonate much at all. I've got nothing for it. But Dumber and Dumber, it's dumb, I mean, hence the name. But I remember that it existed. So anyway, yeah, okay. Now, that's one that I finally found, which I think was a movie that, that existed, which no longer does. Now the only sequel was in 2012. But there are many other Mandela effects in regards to movies. Like the date that movies came out switching, and the most prominent case of that I found recently was about a movie called Enchanted, which is quite appropriate, since the name is Enchanted. So that's a movie where someone from the Middle Ages travels through time to modern day New York, but now it's not as modern day, because now the movie came out in 2007, but I mean it, that I remember seeing the preview for that movie later than 2007 for sure. And I remember seeing the preview at the theater for it. And so then, I mentioned this on Reddit, I had looked at the Wikipedia article, and it said the release date of it, and when I first looked at that, it said August of 2007. So then I went back to Reddit, and then another person commented that they saw the movie in late November. And then I went back to the Wikipedia article right after that, and the date it said had changed to November, mid to late November, or some at least in November. You know, not the very beginning of November, but in November. And then I went down because it went down to where it says when the article was last edited. And the thing is, it said that the article was edited a few days, or at least a couple days, or 3 days at least, before I had checked it the other time. So it's saying that it was not edited, but I remember that it said August, and now it says November. So how about that? Yeah. Anyway, I'll call that video done for now, but there's a lot more I have to say, so I'm gonna do another video to complement this one.